Hello there everyone, this is I am Mark 3 and welcome back to Castle Story. Yes, where I hope to become a little bit less vulnerable. That would be nice. Also I think I'll increase priority on this build task actually. But all of my stone is quite happily being laid into this just to get it all. Actually, I think I need more. I need more sentry walls, don't I? Yes, I do. Oh. Hmm. Oops. I need more sentry wards. Let's craft 4 of those up. I also need some. I actually need some light crystals as well. I've not been making any of them. Let's build a single storage rack of light crystals too. I think we've got more than enough brimstone because we've actually been building up a fair bit from somewhere. Don't ask me where because I have no idea where. Though we have been hitting some ore while we've been working on this entire storage section, so it's like, you know, it's probably come from here. Let's be honest. Also, would you idiots please get rid of the tree stumps? I think I've told them to do that on multiple build tasks, actually. Let's also decrease the priority of this one. And we can't quite get it laid in, though, because there's still some rock and stuff in the way. We can, however, actually get started on the next layer, which is also good. Where to put the steps, though? I'm thinking access will actually be like... Actually, yeah, that's a good question. Where is access going to be? Well, one advantage, I suppose, of how I've done it is the fact that this thing can actually be just scaled upwards. Because, there we go. If I just put, like, another 3 on there, then, bam, we've got the cross point for the next layer of the storage. Like that, you see? So the entire thing is just hinged on these T-frames of timber. Like that. So I can then just lay this across, like so. And we've got the beginning of the bracing for the next section, as you can see. So, in theory, this thing could go as high as I want it to, in terms of giving me extra storage space. So, this entire section is just going to be flat-out storage. The thing is, though, that, once again, these tree stumps are not being worked. Commit that, please, and also increase priority to level 2. Get more people working on it. You guys haven't quite got that sorted out yet, have you? No, you've not. The only drawback is, of course, how much lumber this takes to get all this stuff, all of these planks and things laid in. And also the fact there's a single gap there, which is not conductive, let's say, to getting up and down. If I could figure out how to work this in, so that... If I can figure out how to work it in so that there's actually an access ramp or something involved, then that would help. But the fact I've tunneled it into the side of a hill like this is also a very, very useful addition. Because this hill also provides an access down this side, and then they can just wander in. Just go down the slope, wander in, and then they're in the middle here, and they can get to the stuff at the back if they want to. So they can get to and fro quite easily. It's just getting it ready so that it's all in there, you know. But yeah, this is. I think this is the best storage. This is, well, it's not best. Unknown. It's the simplest storage solution I've come up with, I think, in all of my tries. One of the simpler ones in terms of multi-tier. It's definitely the scalable one. Because I can just scale this thing as much as I want upwards, and it'll keep on giving me more and more storage. The thing is that it's just... oh, they're actually finished. Oh, there's also an... Why haven't you idiots... Why haven't you guys turned those down yet? Come on. Alarm, alarm, alarm. Why do you guys refuse to deal with those flipping tree stumps? Come on. Max priority. Murder the trees. Thank you. That build task is dedicated just to murdering the flipping trees because they just aren't dying. Honestly, it's kind of silly when I put it like that, isn't it? But it's true. That entire build task is dedicated... Oh! Oh! Funzo, you are my favourite. You have gone to murder the trees on my behalf. Thank you. Finally. See, that wasn't so hard, was it? Look, he's just gone in and murdered them. He's a complete and utter maniac. Jolly good. Also, this looks quite nice, actually. I mean, look at all this top. Look at the top of this thing. The only exception is, of course, this little bit here that juts out a little bit, but, you know, that's can't really be helped now, can it? Come on, stand at the edge. Just start shooting stuff. Thank you. Kind of need to fortify this entire area, though. It needs it. All needs work. Oh, we've got regular guys, well, medium guys, we've got a couple of lights, we've got some trolls running in. Our archer forces are, like, engaged on the bridges, trying to get all this sorted out. We've got our knights to delay them if they try to get past at the top. But still, we've not got the best defences up here, I must admit. And once again, they're trying to push their way through there. No. No, it couldn't be. Funzo, get out of there, please. We saw Funzo murder those trees. Why are they back? They were murdered. Don't think... Oh. And then now the entire section's collapsed. It's a repair task! What? Why is the repair task replanting tree stumps? And while I was distracted, Funzo got murdered. So yeah, Funzo tore down the trees and then replanted the trees when we weren't looking. That's why those trees have been immortal. That's why those trees have been immortal, because the repair task kept replanting them. How did that even work? We've got their attention. Got someone over there that's a bit confused. Yes. The archers are doing their best over here, but unfortunately someone's actually made it through the defences. Oh no, the other one's stuck at the door. What? Nope, nope. Sorbet, get back here. Yeah, he's confused, so he's just like getting magic to death. But look at this though, the entire arch on the forward steps is gone. The entire arch has collapsed. I think that area needs a redesign actually. Let's go and cancel all the repairs on that. I mean, that's kind of silly how badly damaged the entire section is. That's a major flaw in design work. That is a major flaw, actually. This section needs to go back to square one, basically, and try to work out what the hell to do with it, because clearly it's not fit for purpose if it's getting damaged that much. Come on, everyone, back to work. Mush. I mean, look at the mess. Look at all that mess. The entire section's collapsed. That is not ideal. But I'm also very, very surprised by the fact that the repair task has been replacing the tree stumps as I tear them out. That is like... I could understand if it was like bricks, but it's... How is it doing that to flipping tree stumps of all things? I mean, really? Come on. I'm going to have to tear this entire section down, aren't I, and rebuild it from scratch. But honestly, it's been a source of hassle for so long, this entire bit. It's like, I've got to get rid of it. I've got to get rid of it, but... Or at least just not bother with it anymore. But it's been such a... Yep, it's the repair task, confirmed. It turns purple. It's a flipping repair task that's been sustaining those tree stumps that have been irritating me for a while. Oh. Of all the things, I never saw that one coming. I mean, seriously. So are you actually done now? Almost. Alright. Let's get this... Continue with this section then. Let's get another rank of storage in the back. Like that. We also need to, of course, get some of the front rank in because we've not managed to do all of that yet. So... Gap of 1. To that height. There's not really much brick. There's not really much in the way now. Well, actually, there's one in the way, isn't there? Yeah, there is. So apply all that. Let's get this task max priority. There's barely anything left to do on it. So it's something that needs to be sorted out. And then we can get this laid into here. Lay in the supporting beams, of course, because... Yeah, but I'm very happy with this as a storage solution. We've got to wait for that bit to get torn out. Okay, they've got access, so they're starting to punch it. Good. Then as the rest of that floor gets laid in, they'll get that sorted out. You guys are doing quite well on your demolition work. I'm actually going to cancel the repair task on that area because otherwise, otherwise it'll just keep on generating tasks all over the darn place, and I don't want it to do that. Come on, guys, keep tearing it all out. Get it all sorted. Come on. Yeah, as you can see, it's like it's all starting to get laid in now. Jolly good. This is my territory, my terrain. Oh yeah, we've got lights. We've got an excess of brick going on. Of course, we've got all the rubble that's being cleaned up as well. That's all okay. Yes. Why is there a repair task being generated? Oh, it's just in reach of that. Oh, I see. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Just remove it all, please. Because I actually want this section to be laid in as solid wall. So this is what I mentioned earlier, how I was going to try and secure this staircase. Like, just make it solid brick wall like that. Although, I'm thinking now that it might be a good idea. Depends on if I want to tear this staircase out. Actually, so let's drop this down like a bit, like that. So at least we've got this going on. I mean, look at the damage. Look at the state of it all. Also, their tunneling is kind of getting more and more aggressive down here as well. How long have we got left? 1 minute 40. That's not enough. Okay, you guys are getting everything stashed. That's good. Almost there. To make the access ramp to this section, though, I think I should move the leveling task 2 over. So again, cut out even more. Actually, we've still got a staircase down there. You guys can still get through. Even if I give you guys a leveling task like this, which murders the, which absolutely destroys the slope. So we're going to get rid of that slope actually now. My people still have access down these stairs here. That's going to help. Come on. See, that wasn't so hard, you buy. Come on. And this area is going to be like really, really resistant to incoming. So, yeah, that's good. That's good. Just leave it all alone, guys. Just move the bricks up. Jolly good, guys. A+ for effort. However, there's also another flipping wave. The problem is, I guess that's one of the problems with these, with this mode, isn't it? The waves get closer together the further in you get. So, yeah. So the longer you survive in this, the less time you get between waves to build, and I find that slightly irritating, actually. It's like, oh, you're doing too well. Here, let me throw these waves at you a bit faster. It's like, but where's the time to build stuff gone? This is a game about building. Also notice, by the way, I'm actually stashing like my archers up on top of the massive crystal array of doom. TM. Yeah, trademark pending. So they're all on here. I'm going to stash my knights at the top of the steps. They don't block it completely. Oh, no. No, get out of here. You got a lot of cleaning up to do, actually, so get on that, please. Where's the wave? Still, though, I mean, this entire section collapsing like that, it just shows that I've done a really bad job designing it. Oh, here they come. They're thinking about it. They're not actually bothering with this section. No, they're ignoring this. They've decided that this is the way they want to go. Oh, they're throwing stones at the door. What? No, get back here. Idiot. No, you do not want to be out there, Marjorie. Oh, now they're punching the wall. Get out of the way, please. Oh yeah, this is how it's meant to be. Before I tried to do that forward section, so that forward section was definitely not very well planned out. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at the glorious magical murder that's going on down here. Look at the troll. I mean, my guys aren't even in the healing crystal range, and they're almost intact. But the Crotrons are getting taken down. The only thing I need to do now is make sure that I've actually got coverage. Speaking of, actually, I think it's time to unpause this. Yeah, this will be a very, very worthwhile addition. If I could get this section laid in, then that would be a great addition to my defences. So I just lay in the crystals like this. This will consume the massive surplus of stone that has been generated by recent catastrophic events, such as the collapse of that forward wall. That was kind of bad. We can provide a crystal for power, like... Now, how far back? Yeah, okay, as far back as here will provide full power to the entire array. So I can safely lay the crystal behind this wall. Well, I could if it would link to a nearby crystal, which it won't. So it needs to be on the front of this wall. Like, no, not like that. Like that. Just like there, actually. So apply that. Actually, let's go ahead and put it there. And then we'll put a healing ward next to it as well. So apply all that. This action is now priority 2, ladies and gents. Also, you can get back to work. I forgot to tell you guys to do that. Get back to work, you lazy people. There's still lots and lots of stone and rubble all over the darn place, which needs attention. But yeah, wait. This is the crystals. Right, lay the crystals in. That's actually really important. But I'm also going to unlock this array at level 2, so they'll start to work on that upgrade, which will consume all the stone that I've got lying around, and more besides, because I don't think I have enough stone to finish all that. But it'll get it all laid in, so, you know, jolly good. I should also, like, put some lights around. That would also probably be a good idea too. There's actually very little lighting, I've just realised. I've still not really put in much by way of lighting. Like if I lay one there. This area's not quite finished. Quite honestly, it's all a bit of a mess, but I'm probably laying a light there. Yeah, we're going to get some lights in here now. Jolly good. I'm just going to ignore all this section, because that's like... this area I've given up on, at least for the moment. Oh, there's a spare brick over there. Squiggle, would you mind grabbing that spare brick over there? Because another of the changes is, if it's stuff that's left loose, it doesn't actually collapse down into the ground anymore. So that's gone, thank God. But what they've done instead is stuff will just despawn flat out. So that's resources disappearing from the world. Though admittedly, corruptions do add resources to the world, it's only brick. So, you know. They only add raw stone corruptions, and even then in small amounts. So that's another reason, actually, why it's kind of important to not let your stuff get absolutely destroyed by the invaders. Because otherwise, if you can keep it so that you're not really getting damaged, you can be at a net positive in terms of stone gained during an attack. You know? Which I think is good. Might potentially quite useful. Let's see. I want to set you guys to be all for only stone as well, because you guys are going to be hidden away at the back. Oh yeah, look at this. They're flattening the entire area now. Jolly good. And they can still get access to it by courtesy of this section here. So that's also good. How am I going to get up to this? I mean, the spiral staircase would be the most convenient, but the problem with that is it's single file. So Bricktron's trying to get up and down a spiral staircase would be getting in each other's way the entire time. So that's kind of a thing. Also, I want to have a ramp down here as well, just so they get ready access to all of this. So they don't have to rely on that stairs, because a direct path down here would be a good path to have, especially with the quarry over there. Okay, good, they're all laying in stone, like that. That's it, guys. Just keep on putting the stones in. Jolly good. We've got some people actually lazing around a little bit, like they're not sure what to do. Okay, that's going well. This build task is coming along. Let us actually lay in more storage along the bottom this time. Because the problem is that, one of the problems is that it's like a height of 3, you know? I mean, that's a very awkward thing. If this was a height of 4, we could quite easily work around it. But it's not, it's a height of 3. So I'm thinking maybe actually, yeah, maybe a tower of sorts that goes up beside this would be a good idea. Actually, let's get that build task. Actually, let's cancel that. Put one in, like, there. Apply that. So, here's what I'm thinking we need. Actually, let's cancel that one as well. We need an access point, right? Delete that. Yeah, that should be good, like that. Apply all that. Jolly good. And I'm going to make this row be like, yeah, this row is going to be flat out for raw stone storage. Yeah, that sounds good. This row here, these these stockpiles here are for raw, sorry, like for returning stone blocks. Except only those, please. So there we go. That's going to allow for any stone blocks that aren't required, they'll get stashed on that bottom row. I need to lay out another layer of beams and stuff like this. There we go. That'll get that patched into place. Jolly good. I might as well lay the beams in for the upper layer, for the next layer up actually, because well, this is a storage place. It's going to keep growing, isn't it? And yep, there's another wave coming in already. Flipping corruptions. Okay, so I'm laying all that in. They can hop down from that layer for the moment to get access to this upper level. That's good. I need to get my peeps armed up for combat. Come on. Come on. Leave those sweep tasks alone, I suppose. That was a sizable spawn in from the sound of it. Okay. So, are you guys all ready for battle yet? Yeah, you kind of are. Jolly good. Right. Same as before then. Wait, I've only got 2 melee. 2 arms, you idiots! Get your weaponry. Actually, Neko, you're the one that I don't want to get your weaponry. But yeah, on the to-do list very much is like get a barracks sorted out. Because look at this, Comet can't put stuff in because he's got too much space. Well, not too much space, it's just too confusing. So he's wandered off again. It's entirely because of how people have been dropping their gear. Stop dropping their... Oi, get back here. Okay, someone's in there. This is why we have the knights on the stairs, people. Come on. Stop them from getting in. We've actually got some... Why? Why has he decided to wander around there and punch that stone, of all things? So weird. The pathfinding in this game is so weird sometimes. Still, well, I suppose that's a good place to go as any for him, so... Hey? Maybe? Question mark? Okay, back to work, please. Come on, back to work. Mush. Move. Oi. So weird. Oh, there's still one left. Well, not anymore, but... Oops. I had no idea there was still one left. And it's like, hey, there's still one left. Murder him. I'll put another layer of battery of sentry ward so I can at least complete that section. We're going to need more sentry walls, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Are you actually done? You are actually kind of done. Alright, let's get rid of you then. We don't need this level. We've had this leveling task lying around for like a whole bunch of episodes at this point, but now we don't need it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab a whole battery of storage up there. Okay, right. As I said, what I was thinking of is like we need a tower kind of thing to give access to all of this. And so what I was thinking is like we need. It goes upper level, and then... The problem is we need to support this from the ground as well, you see. And if it's going to be stone, then it needs to be fully supported. It needs to go... Actually, you know what? It'd be easier if we just have, like, something like this, wouldn't it? No, of course, that's in the wrong place. Because we want to support having 3. The problem is, of course, then we need to have another layer stacked on top. So that's, again, makes it awkward. Which is actually why I was thinking, like, a pair there. Then we need, like, a pair there. And then we need, like, a pair here. But how do we do that, is the question. Especially since we also need, like, supports there and there, and we need a path on this side here. So you can see what my issue is, can't you? Also, we need to remove that one. It's like, how the heck are we going to support this? Especially since then it goes up onto the next level. So what I'm thinking is maybe we need to plug it all. Except plugs won't do it either. In fact, I think the only reasonable alternative is to use a wooden beam system to get people up here. Yeah, actually that's sounding more and more... That sounds insane, but it's like... I'm thinking about it now, and it's like... I can't think of any other good way to get people up here except to make it entirely wooden beam based, which is going to be one hell of a hassle to do. Okay, so to do this, I will need to have a 3. 1, 2, and then another 3 there. We need to have cross beams to support the general path. These beams in the middle are where it's going to be supported, by the way. Let's actually tear out those crafting stations there, like that. It's going to be like that. The problem is, of course, this is going to be long. And there's no way around that. Let's just tear that out really quickly so that they don't try to build this section of it. But we need to have a ramp. Got to keep that section there free, but we need a ramp which goes up. Look how long this has got to be. It's because of the slope on the planks. But it's got to reach... Is that as far as it's got to reach? Where's the plank? Where's the ramp junction piece? There's the ramp junction piece. There's where it's got to reach, right? Actually, that's not even correct. That's one level too high. It needs to go further. It's going to have to go the entire darn length of this thing, actually. Delete the entire task. Hang on. I know what I'm doing. Famous last words, but I know what I'm doing. Yes. So that's the end point. Right. Then we do, as we did with the rest of it, it's like beam, beam. Across like that. We need regular planks across this part and across here. But then this switches into ramp junction pieces like so. And it drops down like that. Now then, for the absolute minimum, we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got to have a 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got to have a pylon in here, well, a post in there. If we attach a beam across from that, that will not support. So we actually need it to be one further because ramps are absolutely weird in this. This is why I don't work with them, really. They are so... That's not even in the right place either. Oh. Let's hope... Wait. Hang on. I know I'm over time. I'm trying to work this out. So if I put a... Planks are just weird. Sorry, ramps are just weird, rather. If I put you like that... Oh, look, it's not supported. It needs to be there, actually. I think. Yeah, like that. Look at it. What? I mean, seriously, what the hell's going on? And I know for a fact, I'm also well aware, thank you, that my people are doing absolutely bugger all while I try to work this out. Oh, that was the distance. Because it's really weird. Okay, so it's in gaps of 2. And that's what's required to support a ramp slope. Like that. So then from there it'll drop down another. Well, I can't because it's like trying to go into the ground at this point. So you can see what's going on, right? Like that. So let's apply all that. Get my people actually doing all this nonsense. And of course we need the cross path for access. We actually that's the access point there, I suppose. Double-ended access, sure, why not? And then it's like we have the planks going across to here. So it's like that's where the thing is. So it's 2, 2, another 2. Then we need 1 here. There's another 2. It's like, go away, Crooktrons. I'm in the middle of something here. Darn it. Then if I lay it in like that, there we go. That'll do it. Now, of course, I need this part as well because this is where the thing tries to connect up. Like that. There we go. That's what I need. Hope it wasn't lagging a little bit. There we go. So that goes like that. Then we've got like that. Didn't lay anywhere else. Good. And then we've got this like that, and then that'll connect up to that. So there we go. As you can see, we've now got a single layer, finally. And I'm going to have to accept... No, don't want that there. Accept that. Hit the alarm. And then pause, because that has taken up an extra, like, 7 minutes on the video. Just trying to get to grapple with that. Freaking planks. On the bright side, though, we've actually got that sorted. And now that we've got that laid out, when we get it built, we can go ahead and just copy that and paste the entire thing upwards. So that will paste up onto the next section, onto the next section, onto the next section. So we can paste the ramp as we expand the tower. In fact, we can copy and paste the entire darn thing, actually. Yeah, that would work quite nicely, actually. So we can copy paste it all. But sadly, I'm going to have to end it there because I've massively overrun on the time. So yeah, sorry about that, but you know, I was just trying to get the ramp sorted out as the last thing, and then last thing ran away with me. So this has been I Am Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time. Yes, indeed. See you all later.